Johnny, I don't think you've actually backed Galopin Des Champ in his last 2 Gold Cups, have you?
No.
I think you laid him in one.
I laid him in one of them anyway, for sure, yeah. Look, he should win this, barring accidents. And look, even his weakest form will win this. It's not, as a Sharks, it's not a great race. Like Banbridge, okay, if he gets the trip. I didn't like the fact that I heard Paul Townend saying, he was interviewed there one day after that, where he won the King George, and he said, they asked him would he get the trip, and he said, whether he will or he won't improve for the trip.
Yeah, that was on the road to Cheltenham.
Yeah, something like that anyway, and that was a bit worrying for anyone that fancies Banbridge, in my opinion anyway. They need to improve to have any chance of beating Galopin Des Champ. Look, the favourite should win, Brian, and he's such a consistent horse that even if he turns up and he doesn't even, without his A game, he still should win at the same time.
So that's an interesting point. You think if he runs to the same level as he did when he was beaten by faster, slower punches here, he could still win?
Yeah, I would have thought so. This is very weak Gold Cup, to be fair, isn't it? Like, Banbridge is a good horse, obviously, but you need good ground for starters. Then he's got to get a trip. But Tremonti Star's beaten in Tremor. You know, Corbett Scott's beaten like Ragdoll the other day by Peak Dory. You know what I mean? It's hardly Gold Cup form. The one bet I'd have in the Gold Cup, if it is supplemented, I'd go with I Know the Way You're Thinking without the favourite. I think he'll.
They're going to have to supplement another way.
Well, obviously, if he's not supplemented, you can't back him. But if he is supplemented, I'd fancy him pretty strongly without the favourite. I think he's the best horse in the race. That's not actually in the race, to be honest, but he could definitely be second to the favourite.
If he's not supplemented, and if Galopin Des Champ is 2 to 5 on the day, the vibes are good. Will you be getting stuck?
Oh, not a hope. No,
not a hope.
No,
but you're just after saying he can't be beaten.
I do think he'll win, but you wouldn't.
You'd easily back something at 1 to 5.
You wouldn't, but not in a Gold Cup. You wouldn't. No.